have it in my lap, but you have a chicken.
Go.
All right. Hey, welcome to New Year's Eve with the ABA as we are counting down till midnight hits the ABA area at Saint-Pierre et Miquelon time. That's a protectorate or something of France that's kind of nestled between Newfoundland and Nova Scotia. And it's actually even earlier there than it is on the island of Newfoundland, where it's an hour and a half ahead of East Coast time. Saint-Pierre-Miquelon, 2 hours ahead. So we thought, hey, let's use that as a time to announce the ABA 2021 Bird of the Year. And of course, it's time to say farewell to the 2020 Bird of the Year, the cedar waxwing, which a lot of us, I think it was probably a crowd favorite. As much as 2020 as a year probably was not a crowd favorite, the cedar waxwing was just like a huge hit. And even though it did some not social distancing, passing of berries and stuff, it's well masked, and it was a great thing. And it's weird to remember just about a year ago to our big debut party in Berwyn, Greg Neese's hometown, with Tony Fitzpatrick and the great cedar waxwing art. So that was really spectacular, and we think you'll be really happy with our choice and our art for this year. So as we're getting towards the top of the hour, I'd like for the ABA staff that are here with me tonight, it's not everybody, but it's most of us, to just briefly say hi. And I'll start. I'm Jeff Gordon. I'm Media Pennsylvania, and I'm the president. And I am just super grateful for the community of birders and for birding during this year. It's been an absolute lifeline. So Nate.
Hey, hi, I'm Nate Swick. I do digital communications and social media at the ABA, and I also host the American Birding Podcast. You may have heard my voice there. It's been a great year. I'm grateful to everyone I've got to talk to, and grateful to everyone who has followed us along as we've been doing the podcast and all the other cool stuff we've been doing, even in this sort of distant, alienating year.
Great. Kelly.
Hey, my name is Kelly. I am the finance manager and the headquarters operations manager for ABA. And if I had to pick something I was most grateful for this year, I think it would be the support of all of our members and donors and volunteers. Even though we weren't able to see a lot of people face to face this year at festivals and things, the outpouring of support digitally and over the phone has been pretty incredible. So thank you very much.
Great. Thanks. Michael Redder.
Hi, I'm Michael Redder. I am the editor of North American Birds Magazine and the editor of special issues of Birding Magazine. And today I am very grateful to my colleagues, Greg Neese and Ted Floyd, and Allison Villog and Raymond Van Buskirk and Byron Swift and Jose Ramirez Garofalo and Amy Davis, because they have helped us publish over 100 regional reports on our webpage for North American Birds.
Cool. And we're really excited that North American Birds is now part of regular ABA membership, electronic access. So watch for that. And we still will continue publishing paper editions too. John Lowry.
Hey, everybody. John here from Michigan. I sell the advertising for the organization and all of our media channels. And I am so honored and still flabbergasted that I get to work with this group of people. These are just some of the books that the faces you see here have authored, and I get to interact with these people on a daily basis, and I feel very blessed to be around these great, fine folks.
Thanks, John. Ted Floyd.
Hey, everybody. I'm Ted Floyd. I live out in Colorado. I'm in Lafayette, which is sort of halfway between Denver and Boulder. I am the editor of Birding Magazine. And just a moment ago, I did this sort of mental back of the envelope calculation and determined that at least 300 and probably around 500 ABA members contributed to Birding Magazine this year. Articles, notes, letters, photographs, illustrations, and then also very important technical work as well, fact checking and copy editing and design and other elements like that. So just amazing to have at least 300 of you, and I think closer to 500 people contribute to the magazine. It's so gratifying for me to be involved in a magazine that really is sort of the mouthpiece of all of us here at the American Birding Association. Thank you.
Thank you, Ted. Leanne?
Hi, I'm Leanne. I live in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and I work in membership services. And one of the things I'm most grateful for this year is our members, our donors, and working for a staff that supports me both personally and professionally. Thank you. Happy New Year's.
Likewise, Leanne. And I think finally, David.
Hi, I'm David Hartley, and I'm in Davis, California, and I'm involved in membership and web development. And I just love working for this fun organization and everybody here on this call. It's always a blast. Happy New Year.
Oh, good. Thank you all very much. And for those of you watching, as I said, this isn't all of us, but this is most of us. And we are not a huge organization. One time, I think recently, John was saying somebody who works with us pretty regularly was like, can you put me in touch with the head of your finance department or something? I don't know what it was, but it was like, yeah, that's like one person to 3 departments or something. So anyway, I'm not asking for sympathy, but I think this is just a way of saying that the people here really do a lot and make good use of the resources we have. And I'm just so thankful to all of you. We have basically less than 2 minutes until
Jeff,
20,
I don't want to,
yeah.
you forgot
Please.
Greg.
If I may,
Yeah.
unlike David Perdue, I actually did show up for this debate. And
Wow.
hey, I'm Greg Neese. I manage the ABA website, and looking forward just to what's coming up. And buckle up, folks, because there's a lot of great content and a lot of great stuff coming to you digitally from the ABA in 2021. So it's gonna be a good year for all of us.
Thanks, Greg. And see, that is exactly the kind of charming, homespun, kind of lo-fi technical glitch that just makes us so relatable. And
Cheers.
That's what we're here for. So here's to relatable glitches, which this is a year up. We're within the minute. I got about 45 seconds left. Anybody, any final comments about Cedar Waxwings or 2020?
Oh, well, I
Sing
would,
the
you know,
song
I
for
was,
us,
as
Jeff.
long as we've got a moment, I would like to throw a huge shout out to the current still for a minute Bird of the Year artist, Tony Fitzpatrick, who really went above and beyond in terms of the artwork and the posters and showing up. And we owe him a huge debt of gratitude. And so here's to Tony.
All right, Tony,
Yeah.
10 seconds and 9,
Are we
8,
gonna count it down?
7, 6,
6.
5.
If you guys aren't going to do it,
3, 2, 1.
fine.
It's the Pileated Woodpecker with artwork by Juan Travieso.
How do you pronounce that?
Hooray.
Boom.
It's also the pileated woodpecker.
Yes, probably our most controversial choice ever. Is it the pileated or is it the pileated? That's good for 6 months of social media right there. But, you know, we wanted to pick a species that kind of, you know, felt like was a bird that might have brought the world to us during this year when so many of us couldn't really go anywhere. Well, we were depending on our birds around home to kind of get us through. Pileated woodpecker is just a bird that I think to a lot of us represents the wilderness and the woods. And Nate's holding up the stickers there. There they are. And increasingly they're coming into our backyards. And this artwork, which you'll see is not, you know, your classic sort of Don Huckleberry beautiful portrait. It's a busy, chaotic thing. It's Juan Travieso who splits his time between Miami and New York. It's his kind of response to pileated woodpecker and sort of the urban wild interface. And so we're pretty happy with it. We hope you like it too. We are going to, let me see if I can get that to change. Yeah, we are doing a poster version of it this year. And Paul Riss from Punk Rock Big Year has done a t-shirt version, which will be on sale too. A little salute to Black Birders Week there. Thank you all for making 2020 a better year than it would otherwise have been. So anyway, that is it. 2021, the year of the pileated woodpecker. I am going to stop my screen share so we can get everybody back. And
those t-shirts are on sale right now, or the t-shirts. Kelly, is it the t-shirts or is it the art or is it the both?
Both.
All the things.
Sign posters. Juan's going to sign posters. We have a limited run of 100 for him to sign, and then we have some that are not signed, and we also have t-shirts.
Yeah,
And there's
a lot
other
of good
things
stuff.
on sale in the store that I put on sale today, so save on shipping and combine a bunch of stuff,
Yeah, why not?
including the books that John showed. I have a bunch of those in the office too.
So who thinks they can manage to get pileated woodpecker as their first bird of 2021?
Ooh.
If I do
It
that,
would
it'll
be-
be a write-up bird for the records committee.
If I
It's
if I could
actually-
if I think
go
I
ahead,
could
Greg.
see, if I thought that I would be able to see tomorrow morning, I definitely could.
Oh, wow. Well, first bird does not imply morning.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, your
Could
first
be
This
bird
is
whenever you
true.
get up.
be
This is true.
3
Yeah,
o'clock.
woodpeckers are late risers, generally speaking. So maybe it's a good
It-
bird for the.
It
First
might
day
have
of
to
the
wait
year.
till January 3rd, but I won't look at any birds until January 3rd.
Well, I know Ted and Nate and Michael would love to hear stories about folks who encounter pileated woodpecker or pileated, either one,
Yeah, or hybrids.
at any point during the year. But we'd love to hear about your first bird of the year tomorrow or today if you are.
Oh, yeah.
Cynthia
The
and
first
Nikki
bird of the
Allen.
year posts on social media. They're coming, folks.
Yeah,
They're coming.
that's right.
So maybe some will be driven in from St. Pierre and Miquelon any time now. But we do always try to pick a species that is charismatic enough to be a spark bird, to get somebody interested in birds, but is also, even after you've been birding for decades, is still a fan favorite. And we felt like woodpeckers, of course, an amazing group. We haven't featured one, and pileated is easily one of the most dramatic birds in all of North America. So good stuff. Hope you like it. And we will send you off to your evenings and into your respective time zones. And again, thanks so much for getting us through 2020 and 2021. Here we come. Good birding.
Now,
Thanks,
at this
everybody.
point,
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year! And
Just heard
at this
fireworks
point, I was
sounds.
supposed to have created a nice outro with sort of stuff, and I actually wound up taking a nap. So we're just gonna say goodbye and
That was a
Happy
good
New
choice.
Year.
Here's the naps.